Hello world, and we're back. And this is going to be episode 13 of the poker vlog. My name's Kyle Fischl, and today's actually filming it. It's January 20th, and I'm usually do like a vlog every 2 weeks, kind of documenting everything that's happened. And these last 2 weeks have definitely been a roller coaster. I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty up and down kind of 2 weeks. So anyway, last Saturday, the first hand I sit down, I have King 10 of spades. And with 3 limpers, I got King 10 of spades. I make a raise to $30. Now, it's pretty big size open, especially this is like the first hand of a new table, so it's even funnier. Anyway, King 10 of spades, suited Broadway, sounds good. The flop comes Queen Jack 8, 2 hearts, 1 spade. So that's a pretty good flop with King 10 of spades. 2 gapper, both get filled to turn an open-ender. Like if I hit an ace or a 9, I mean the 9's not that disguised, but an ace is super disguised, straight nuts, So when it's checked to me, I bet 40. I bet a little bit higher because I don't actually have a hand yet. I have a hand, but I don't have a hand, if that makes sense. I get 1 caller. And the turn is the deuce of spades. So, makes my hand even better. 4 to a straight open-ended, 4 to a flush. And it's checked to me again. And this time, I size up again. I bet 85 because even though I have a pretty strong hand, I don't actually have a hand yet. Well, this gentleman chooses to raise to 250. Now, here's... you could raise and just go all in because you have such a good hand. But, this is the first hand of the entire table. And he's raising me on the turn. So, I have such a strong hand and I have good pot odds. And, if I raise, I'm probably going to get called no matter what. Because if he's raising, he probably has 2 pair or better. So just turning just rivering a king is not going to help me. I really need to hit my flush or my straight. And it's only about 170 more into a pot of probably around 400 or 500, somewhere around there. So, seems reasonable. I call. And the river is the favorable 4 of spades. Wow, you got there for once. Runner. Nice. And he leads out for 250. And I jam. Now, this is kind of a mistake. Not the jam. The part that's a mistake was I was so excited. I've been running bad recently that I jam so fast I just think he's going to fold. I think I just scream what my hand is. It's literally 250. All in. Why didn't I wait a second to think about it? Make it look better. Oops. But, he drones on that it's such a cooler, such a bad run out, blah, 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 which I'm music to my ears because to me that's going to be a call. And it is. He chooses to call. And so we get a full $800 double up on the first hand of the day last Saturday. Yeah, so that was pretty good. A few hands later in that same Saturday, I'm dealt pocket 7s in late position. And it's limp to me. I make it 20. Kind of keep the whole range open, big overcards, pocket pairs, suited connectors, whole thing, pretty standard raise. And I get 2 callers. The flop is 7-4-5 with 2 diamonds. So definitely happy flopping top set. A little bit too coordinated for me. 2 diamonds. 6-8's already beating me, if they have that. But, never unhappy with a set. It's checked to me. I bet 35. the same player from the last hand calls. So I think that he's tilting, and because it's really only 30 minutes later after I stacked him on the first hand and I flop a set on him. So, you know, I'm really into dynamics. I think this dynamic, he's gonna stay with me for anything and try to get some money back. Well, the turn he calls, and the turn is a 2 of hearts. So, not a bad card for us. Still, you know, top set, last to act. So I choose to check because I think that if he's tilting, he'll actually bluff at it here with just overcards. Like, I really believe he's just going to have overcards and he's going to bluff at it. But no dice, he checks, which, you know, I'm okay with because now I can put a bet out on the river and it looks like I stabbed, didn't get anything. You know, he doesn't have anything. Now I can stab again. That's kind of the story I'm trying to tell with this hand. Well, the river is actually the 4th 7, so we have quads. Oh, please have 6-8 now. That'd be so nice. But I cannot check and hope he bets here. And I actually do a move that I've never done before. I overbet the pot. I bet $200. Yeah, I got to work on that quads game because I don't have too much practice there. I choose the polarizing sizing because I've never done it before, and I did it because I thought this guy was tilting, and I think he's just as likely to call with like an ace high because I shouldn't have you know, a decent hand here. I shouldn't. Like, just like before I show down, you know, king 10 of spades, I could have king high, he could have ace high. I think even that's going to call down, you know, the overbet. And he's sitting there like, oh, you know, this is sick. The only hand that beats me is ace 3. And I'm like, well, full house, that should be a pretty easy call, you know. I mean, even now, I have no idea what he had. Like, he's just like, the only hand that beats me is ace 3. And I'm like, are you trying to say that you have a 7? I don't know what his table talk was for, what kind of read it was for, but he eventually calls. So we actually got an overbet paid off, and that's always a good thing. You know, then he says, oh, I had an overpair. You could have got so much more. Oh, it's so unlucky. I'm like, no, you didn't. I can smell the lies. I can smell the BS. Like, you did not have an overpair. Like, you just did. You never check the turn with, like, 8s. Like, never. You don't let, if I had overcards, let them get there. So, I think that a polarizing sizing actually got me paid off with just overcards, or something extremely weak because he couldn't even had top pair, because I had 4 7s. So, overbet works. Nice.
Quad 7s with a 5.
Oh, unlucky.